Welcome back. A Flathead Valley resident has more than 2 million followers on Instagram. MTN's Marin Sue shares Alex Stroll's story from simple snapshots to social media stardom.
This is Alex Stroll, and he's living the millennial dream in Whitefish. Madrid-born with French heritage, Stroll has 2 million followers on Instagram and works with iconic brands like Land Rover and Arc'teryx, shooting pictures for them all over the world. But it was this photo of his wife that launched Stroll's career.
Shooting this photo of Andrea, my wife, falling into this swimming pool in France, falling backwards. It was a really cool photo, shot from. There's no drones back then, but just see water and then somebody falling backwards into it. So I put this photo on the internet with some keywords, and then when I was a student, and then Microsoft decided to buy it for a campaign for a bunch of money.
That money was enough for Stroll to travel the world for a full year, experimenting with photography and this potential new career.
And at the same time, Instagram was kind of starting. So it was really like right time, right place at the right time, and then seizing up the opportunity.
And when life and work gets too stressful for Stroll, he retreats back home here to Whitefish. Stroll grew up hearing stories of the Wild West from his father. It was these stories that drew Stroll to Whitefish.
He said he'd see bears skiing, and there's not many people there that had this really long skis in the 60s, right? I remember looking at, he had like old negatives of it. Old photos.
It's Montana's beauty that inspires some of Stroll's photographs.
Out of all the parks, all the like wilderness areas in the US, to me Glacier was always the most iconic, because I think a lot of my work revolves around water and like alpine lakes and glaciers. And within the lower 48, there isn't that many glaciers left, right? So coming close to the biggest source of glaciers in the US was pretty key to me.
Stroll feels right at home in Montana.
I like people of Montana. They're really crafty. Like, I'm a terrible craftsman, but everybody I've met from Montana, like all the good friends we've had the opportunity to meet here, they can build anything the next day, right? Like, everybody's really resourceful, and I admire that.
2 new books are on the horizon for Stroll, taking readers with him on a journey to remote places.
For Volume 1, we spent 4 months on the road in Europe trying to meet people who live in remote places and interviewing them and taking photos of them. And Volume 2 is going to be about that, more in depth, so less people, more time with each of them, and focusing about islands.
But for now, Stroll is happy in Whitefish with his photographs and a good cup of self-brewed coffee. In Whitefish, Marin Sue, MTN News.